Happy Friday, everybody. Today we've got another video for you. My name is Herb Catania at My Virtual Bookkeeper, and we are going to talk all about your profit per sale today. And why will we talk about profits per sale? Well, um, this is a helpful thing to take a look at, right? You want to know that in your business, whatever product or whatever service you're offering, you want to know is is what I'm charging enough to actually make a profit each time just with just with the product or service itself, right? And so that's why you would want to calculate your profit per sale or your profit per service, right? And so all you're going to do is you're going to take a look at the total amount that you're charging, right? Whatever that rate is. And then you're going to factor in whatever your costs of that sale are. And if you remember from our video on the income statement, we talked a little bit about cost of sale. You're going to add all those up, just the amount that would occur during one sale, right? So you've got the rate that you would charge for one sale, the costs of goods sold or the cost of sales for that one sale. And then you might also add in any additional costs that may not technically be a cost of sale, but they are related to doing just one sale, right? So you're sensing a trend here. We're just looking at the revenue and then the costs of one sale. And then you're basically just going to subtract all the costs from the revenue. And if you got a positive, the good news is that product or that service you're offering at that rate is profitable, right? And so an example would be, let's say that I sell post-it notes for $100. These are really fancy post-it notes, right? I sell post-it notes, and you get a bundle of them for $100. And then the costs that I have associated to that, the cost of goods on that is $50. And then I may have additional fees associated with that, running at about $8, right? So my total costs are $58, which would leave me, since I am selling that bundle for $100, that would leave me with a $42 profit per sale. And that's basically how you calculate it. So, a couple things to keep in mind here is that this does not necessarily factor in any of your fixed costs, right? Your rent, your utilities. But what it does tell you is that the amount that you're charging for that product, for that service, is running at a profit, right? And so, if you are interested in, well, how many of those would I have to sell in order to break even or in order to be profitable in the business as a whole, make sure you tune in for next week's video. Other than that, I hope and trust you learned something today, and we will see you all on the next one.